Okay, organs of digestive system. We start from the mouth, hard palate, soft palate, then between entrance to nasopharynx and esophagus, between them, when you go deep inside, you may see this gap like structure. It's entrance to esophagus. Can you see it? This one? Entrance to esophagus. Tongue. Then we can say upper jaw, lower jaw. Then inside of the thoracic cage to observe. Where is our air? To observe esophagus, we have to remove trachea and larynx. Why? Because digestive system, part of digestive system, esophagus, is posterior to the respiratory system. This is why I separate adventitia from esophagus. Let me separate it. 1 second, because it's not easy. They attach to the trachea, and now I try to separate them. Yeah, I separate it, and now I will remove cut trachea. To reveal esophagus. This is esophagus, this one. A long tube doesn't have digestive function, just provide food from the mouth to the stomach. Then esophagus, just let me remove part of respiratory system, primary bronchi, this one. Then slightly separate, and you may see the still esophagus. You may see how it's long. Penetrate diaphragm, enter abdominal cavity, and will attach to the stomach. This is stomach over here. This stomach. Point of attachment is very narrow. This is why I will not show, but it's in the region of cardia, somewhere over here. Then biggest internal organ, liver, which secretes bile. Bile requires for digestion of fat, and it's collected in gallbladder. This is gallbladder. Usually if you take a look for inferior part of the liver, you may see gallbladder, this one. Gallbladder with cystic duct. This is cystic duct over here. This one, cystic duct, gallbladder, cystic duct, liver. Return back to gastrointestinal tract, stomach, and first part of the small intestine, it should be duodenum or duodenum. This one, right away next to the stomach. Then we have to find, when we lift stomach, we have to find pancreas. Pancreas locates retroperitoneally, behind peritoneal membrane. This is why we have to clean it carefully to reveal pancreas. Here is, just let me, pancreas resemble for fish. If you take a look, this one is a pancreas. This one, entire region is a pancreas, slightly resemble for cottage cheese, if we compare pancreas, and head of the pancreas, head, body, tail, but you don't need it. For exam, it's enough to say that it's a pancreas. And head of the pancreas surrounded with duodenum. This is part of small intestine, duodenum. Small intestine has less diameter but longer than large intestine, and this structure resembles for cauliflower. Rest of small intestine, like jejunum and ileum. But on exam, again, if you will see label over here, it's just say small intestine. Even duodenum also part of the small intestine. And between a loop of the small intestine, it would be mesentery. You see this is red blood vessels from mesenteric, superior mesenteric artery. They nourish small intestine and also hold small intestine like loops of the small intestine together. Mesentery. Then small intestine attaches to the spiral colon. Spiral colon is analogy of large intestine in human. Where is small intestine attaches to the spiral colon, it's we can see structure which we name cecum. This one. Cecum resemble for head of the earthworm. This one, cecum. And animals don't have appendix, but they have cecum. Human has cecum and appendix. No appendix in pig or animals. Spiral organ, cecum. Then it would be straight colon which leads to rectum. Straight colon, unfortunately, it's disrupted, but this one is a straight colon. And then it leads to the rectum, but rectum is not visible. It's difficult to see it. So we stop on straight colon.